Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some Teddy Saving. This is Yeroc. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, and also don't forget to leave comments down below. Alright, so we got a stormy day today. So let's get our mode of transportation here. Alright, let's go see what we got out and about today. Something real quick. Let's turn the sound effects down a little bit. That's a little better. That was quite loud. Alright, so let's right here. Apparently this guy's not here today, okay. Let's go ahead and grab our honey. Oh wow, yeah, this is gonna be good. So this is one of the new things you can do, is you can make these bigger and smaller. So I'm doing this to kind of make these a little bit easier to access. Those are already smaller, so can get these closer together now. Let's go ahead and get our crystals. Let's see, shelf. Don't really need any of that right now. Let's go to fruit. Start down here. Alright, let's go ahead and open our shop up. let's look at upgrades here. We have new weapon displays. We'll go ahead and get that unlocked. We got a few more things we can unlock now. Let's go to expansion here. The next one is 24,000. I do want to see something. Spread these out a little bit. Display. Let's try this one. Okay, sure. Okay. Alright. All our things are done. Well, we got a rainbow. So, alright, let's go get this guy. Now I was told to look for the end of the rainbow, and that's what we're trying to find where it is. Looks like it's way over this way. Oh, that was a big out-of-boundium thing. Nice. We can follow it this way too. Looks like. Long way out here. Alright, so we're trying to get to the end of the rainbow, which is a long way away. But I want to see what's there. Looks like another one at the end of this one. So. And we will have a long way home, but that will be fine. We hadn't explored this part of the map, so there's a lot more to come in this game. We got a lot of future planned. The developer has a lot of future planned for this, and I'm excited to see what happens. We're gonna keep streaming it. I know it's been a couple of weeks since we streamed this, but hopefully we're gonna be able to stream it at least once a week. I do have a new game or two gonna be coming out soon, so but we're gonna try our best. It's a long way out here. Really long way out here. Okay. think it's worth doing once, but I don't think I'll ever do this again. It's a long way. Unless there's like a magical teleport thing out here. There's a lot of out of boundium though. Hey, nice. Welcome in, Steel. Appreciate it. This is a fun little cozy game. I love this game. Teddy's Haven. It's pretty good. And I'll be playing Stardew Valley around 3:30-ish, somewhere in there. Probably 3. I'm going to be playing this until about 2 o'clock. And I'm going to take a little break. Yeah, I followed the end of the rainbow, and you get about 100 out of boundium for doing that, but it is a long, long way. Like, I'm so far away from home right now. Oh, this game is amazing. Like it's definitely in the what I would call the cutesy, feel good kind of game, which I love those kind of games. But it's unique in the way that you have a shop and you can order stuff to sell, but everything you harvest in the game can be sold, and can be turned into other things that can be sold. So it's really a unique game. I really like it. Yeah, it is. It's definitely. It's one of those games you can get lost in. Just have fun, play. But like I said, somebody told me to follow the end of the rainbow, so I did. I probably won't do it again because it is a really long way. But I mean, about 10 minutes in real time to get out there and back. It looks like so. Like on the other side of this big giant thing that I talked to earlier is where home is at. We're nowhere near there. But we're getting there eventually. We've hit the edge of the map here. Can't go that way, so we have to go this way. But yeah, it's really neat. I really like this game. And he's added a lot more to the game. You can build like monuments and stuff like that now to, family members or whatever you want to do. I haven't experienced that yet. I'm going to look into it, but I haven't done it yet. Here we go. We got to go over this mountain. And back the other way. Yeah, it's definitely a cozy coffee game. And it is a lot of fun. It's relaxing. I love the music. The music is amazing. And there's a lot of open space like this, all this area there's nothing to do with yet that he's going to add to the game later, which I really love the fact that he's already incorporated into the map future things that are going to happen, like events and things. We don't know what they're going to be yet because he hasn't divulged that information, but there are future plans for the game, which is always nice in these kind of games where they keep adding stuff. And like he's going to have more events and things like that that take place in these areas of the map that we can only explore right now. Not really a whole lot to them, but yeah, it's definitely, there's a huge area to grow. Like, I'm not even close to home yet. We got to keep going this way, but we can only go so far. But yeah, that guy is near home, but he's not at home. But I can't go that way. I have to keep going this way. So I'll get there eventually. Yeah, we're falling now. We're getting closer to home. All right. No combat or anything like that in this game. It's all a funsy game. It doesn't have any combat or any no way to die or anything like that. It's basically a magical shopkeep game in a kingdom where, like, different things can happen. Like different spirits of things gone by, and like dragons and things you can talk to, and they give you buffs for your shop. That big guy that you saw, I've already talked to. He gives you a 25% profit for the day, and then there's other ones that spawn randomly. There's always one on the map that you can get every day. That gives you 10% bonus. But yeah, we've got a long way to get back home after chasing that rainbow. But it was neat, you know. Did get a lot of resource. That's the rare resource in the game called Out of Boundium. I mean, there are plenty of them around, but they are all quite a bit away, and that one was worth 100. on each end of the rainbow. So I got over 200 of it, which means I won't need to gather any for a while, but we're getting close to where we can get back home. Yeah, he's definitely added a lot more space to grow into the game, which is really nice. I like smaller games like this that just keep adding content, like Stardew Valley, for instance. I mean, that game's been out for a long time, and he keeps adding stuff to it. Yeah, but it's and like I said, the music is chill. It's relaxing, you know, beautiful music, and just a cozy game, you know. Yeah, the smaller indie games, I like them too. I mean, there are some big title games I like Final Fantasy Tactics is coming out. I've been wanting to play that game again for years, and I have already purchased my copy of it. So when it comes out on the, I think it's the 28th, or 30th, I mean, that it releases, I will be playing that, because I love the game, and it, you know, it's a throwback to when I was a young teenager and young adult back, you know, 30 something years ago when the game came out. Alright, we can teleport back home now. Let's do that. Alright, so this is your house, and then you have your shop here. I'm going to gather a few things around here. These berries you can sell individually, but you can also turn them into jam and sell the jams for more money. And this ore you can turn into ingots, and then I'm going to go down here and grab the milk from these cows. You can turn the milk into cheese, or you can sell the milk outright if you don't want to buy the things to process. But there's so many different items you can get early in the game that you can make money off of that without having to process them. So it's just a really cool way that he did the game, and I'll show you. This is the shop. Now these things you can feed stone and they'll give you ore. I'll show you that, but here's the shop. Like, I have potions, I have these things here, scales off of dinosaurs. These are the ingots. There's all these different produces that you can get. These are products you can make from crystals and things like that. These are all the jams that you can make in the game. You have little magical cashiers, like this little squid guy, Yeroc. It's a cashier, and I don't know what this guy is, but he's cool. And then you have these out here are little honey pots that I have that I can get honey from, and these are my stockers. These little wisps out here are stockers. They stock my shelves for me. And then you can go in here. Everything you gather goes into this bag of holding. So all this is stuff I've either gathered or crafted. So I'm going to grab the crystal out. So we'll grab some different crystals here. Grab 2 of those. 2 of those. And 1 of those. Alright. So what I do with the crystals is I put them in these things I have on the ceiling, and it turns them into a different item that are worth more than what the crystals are. But I do sell the crystals as well. So, you know, you can double the 2 different items you can get out for the crystals. You can sell the crystals themselves, or you can sell what they turn into. I'll kind of walk you through. Let me get my stuff stocked up, and I'll kind of walk you through the store and show you what the different items are. But these are like crystallariums here that you can put things. You buy these, they're like 200 coins a piece or something like that, 500, somewhere in there. But you can turn these into different items, and they will, you know, you can sell those as well. Just to show you on the crystals, like for instance, the Out-of-Boundium crystal sells, you know, I've got it selling for 20. The item that it makes is, let me see, is it this? Yeah, this one that's worth 27. So, you know, and then the ore, you can sell the ore if you want to. I don't sell the ore, I just sell the ingots. But there's 8 different kinds of ore that you can get just from mining the different stones around. And these are the little smelters or whatever, and they turn it into ingots, which makes them more valuable. miss? Oh, I missed that one. Alright, and then we have our fruits, which are the different berries that we pick around. And I try to keep some of all the berries, but if I have over 1,000 of it, I will make it into jam. And I do 15 of these a day. I didn't mean to grab that. That'll be enough. And so these are the jam makers. I have 15 of those. And they will make all different kinds of jams that you can sell. Let's get this one in, then we'll go ahead and open up the shop. And you turn the candle on. That starts your day. When the candle burns out, the day is over. So there's no actual time, you just have to go by the candle. But you can explore before you open the store, which is what we did. And time doesn't start until you do the candle. Once the candle burns out, you can't sell anything else, or nobody else can come in the store, but you can still go out and explore at night too. And gather things. You can literally spend the whole day. Like I've got cashiers, so I don't run the register anymore. So you can literally explore all day long. You know, through the night, you can go get everything on the map if you want to. I have so much stuff right now that I don't really have to do that every day. But alright, let's go back in there. And I really don't even have to do this anymore. I have so many jams in stock. I could probably go for, you know, a whole season without making any more of these. But anyway, so people come in the store, you got, you know, different mages and, you know, like hunters. There are roguelike in here that will come in the shop. Wizards, you know, goats. Goats come shopping. And yes, they actually pull money out of somewhere and buy stuff. So these are all the different character models that can come in. It's a really cool, chill game. I really like it. And there, matter of fact, I'll show you like the one that is always on the map. He's over this way. You can get him every day. So, and like these are berries that you can harvest just randomly, and you can harvest from all the animals in the game, different things like these rabbits over here. You get whisper wool from them, and you can sell the whisper wool as it is, or you can turn it into spun whisper wool and make more money off of it. And these rocks, obviously, you know, you mine rocks, and this one gave pebblestone ore. And there are cats all over the place that you can just go up and pet, but if you pet them, they will follow you. So I don't want him following me, that's why I didn't pet him, but you can pet him and then pet him again, and he shouldn't follow. Yeah, he'll stay, but if I pet him again, he'll follow me. And so you can like bring them back to your house or to your shop or whatever if you want to. But they don't stay, they always return when you log out of the game. Oh, hello. This guy you can't talk to, but he does give you a buff if you get up close to him. We'll just pop up here in a second. Maybe, yeah, 15% profit for the day. These ducks give you eggs that you can sell. And then this guy over here is the one that's here every day. And you talk to him. They all have stories you can read. Like, you know, it says the war of heirloom was won not by swords but by masks. One rose through lies, and gold, another through silence and dirt. The world remembers the first as a hero, the second never claimed anything. But when the bells rang and peace returned, it was the second who vanished and the first who wept. Thank you for remembering the unseen ones. And so he gives you a little 10% buff that you can get every day for your store. So right now I have like 25 and 20. So I have a 50% buff right now to profits for the day because there were 3 things that I could get today. And then, like I said, there's berries and stuff all around that you can gather all the time. And there's different seasons, like we're in fall right now, so there's different berries for the seasons. The ores are the same, they don't change. And the animal products don't change, but the berries, there are like 6 different berries, I think, each season that you can harvest. And some of them you can harvest in multiple seasons, and some of them you can only harvest in one season. So it adds a little bit something different to the game. I really enjoy. I don't really need these, I'm just doing it just to show you the different things. And then right here by your house or your store, there are chickens that you can get eggs from. And Tornado, the big chicken. And you can name every animal in the game, like even the ones that are just out in the wild. Like you can click on it and I can name this one alright, so there's still Navarre right there. Named a chicken after you. And you can see the nighttime is coming, so it's almost over. And these unicorns, they drop shards, and these are dark lunacite shards, which are a different crystal that you can use. And these are random events that can happen at night. They don't always happen, so they are more rare. And then I'm gonna feed one of these guys a thing of stone just to show you what they do. Let me grab some stone out of here. I have 3 of these. You really only need 1, but you feed them stone and you see it turns it into ore, and sometimes you get shards like the lunacite shard there. So you get stuff from giving them stone, which is the most common resource in the game. Every stone you mine gives you stone. Some of them just give you stone, some of them give you different ores. And then, at the end of the day, I go through and see if I need to order anything. And I have like a limit on what every item has a number that I kind of shoot for, which, you can develop yourself. There's no way to do it. It's just, I've done it for myself, so I know what to order on each item. I go by the case. I want to have double, like this is 12 in a case and I have 26, so I don't need one. And then I keep everything above 20. Doesn't matter what it is. But like this one is 48, I have 110, so I don't need any right now. But this one's 12, so I needed one to have an extra case so the shelf can stay full. That's just my system. Like I said, there's no right or wrong way to do that. I just develop a system for myself. I'm good at shopkeep games. It's one of my niches. So like that one, I'll order a few extra because they sold down to 8, where we only had 8 left. Yeah, lots of cool little things like these little figurines. They have horse figurines in here. There's also dragon figurines here, like whelps. And there's drakes coming up like pretty soon, like a few more levels. But once you get to like level 20, it takes a while to and then everything you order you just throw into the bag, and the stockers will stock it for you once you get the stockers. Of course, when you're doing it yourself, you have to pull the stuff out and stock it, but it's really neat, and I'll show you real quick. Oh, that is a berry that I missed earlier. What was I saying? Oh yeah. You can also order by going up to here and like say this one only has 18 on the shelf, and then you can just purchase a crate and it'll purchase it for you, so you can order that way. But there's all different kinds of weapons and things. Like here's the spun whisper wool, you know, cheese, honey, the toys, like you have the horses, and then we have these little figurines here and some little slimes, and then over here somewhere, I don't remember where I moved it. Yeah, on this side. This side has the turtles and the dragons, and then right here is where I'll put the drakes when they come out. And then I have the weapons section over here, and then this is kind of the odd and end section. And like I said, lots of different jellies and jams. I basically make all the different berries into jams and sell them. And like I said, you can do, and then this bear, he gives you a buff every day as well. I've maxed him out. He maxes out at 35. And, you know, if, I think all the customers are gone, so. But anyway, that, you know, it's fun. I enjoy it. And then you also have a cat that lives at your house, which is this one here. I named it Melody after my cat. Pet it twice so it'll stay put, so I don't have to go chasing her back down, because she'll follow you everywhere if you leave them on follow. Alright, so what I basically do at the start of every day is I go up and see there's a customer still leaving from last night. I go up here and I look for the different things that can spawn. You don't always have one, so like I look around, I don't see one there. There's one that I've never gotten before. It's a pink octopus that spawns way out there, but I've never seen it. So today there aren't any spawns except for the turtle. So, and these are zip lines that you can build, and I've built a few of them. You can, like, instead of having to run to specific places. Now, where is the zip line? I can't see it. There it is. There we go. And this is as close as I made it. I could make it to go closer to the guy, but you know, this takes me to the turtle, so I'll at least have the 10-point bonus, or 10% bonus for the store. We'll go get him, and then we'll go load up our shop. Actually, I probably won't craft anything today because I don't really need it. I'll probably go and... But anyway, I've read all the stories, so I mean they're the same. But I showed you one of them. But I'm gonna go around like this way, and show you a few of the other items and animals in the game, and so I can collect their stuff. But there are these blue crystals around this waterfall here that you can get, along with berries and things like that too. But yeah, it's just so much to do in the game, and it's just, like I said, it's a chill, relaxed game. We are at the point, I'm going to expand the store again here when we get back, before we get started. So I'm not sure exactly where the expansion is going to be. But if we go this way, go up the hill, there's these little dinosaurs up here. I can't remember what they're called right now. But these guys, they give you scales, so Sorlisk. And they give you scales which you can sell. And you get like points for everything you do in the game, like mining. You gain levels for tending, which is doing the animals. But and then if we go down this way, there'll be more cows and some sheep. cows give you milk, which I am going to harvest because we need more of it. But oh, a TC Card Shop is one of my favorite games. I will be playing it Saturday night or afternoon, whenever. I'm doing Yard Sale Simulator, Fishton, and TCG Card Shop Simulator, and possibly Storage Hunter. I may stream 5 times Saturday. I gotta look at Friday. It may be either Friday or Saturday. One of those 2 days I'll be doing TCG Card Shop Simulator. I'm into the grading of cards and stuff now, so I really love it. It's a great game. Oh, look, man, that's kind of what, you know, I feel like if you're a streamer and you don't explain the games you're playing, you're kind of missing the whole point of reaching out to people. So I try to be as explanatory as possible. I don't know if that's the right word. I try to explain things. Explanatory is not really a good word. Go ahead and grab a little bit more milk. Alright. Oh yeah. There's really cool things. I'll show you real quick. There's 2 more dinosaurs in the game. They're over here behind the shop, and you can tend these things once a day. Every animal you can tend once a day. So you can spend 30 minutes just going around getting everything, because you can do all those ore, all the berries, you know, all the dinosaurs. So you got the Coco Raptor, and then the Awesome Saurus, and then there's the Ninja Rabbit, who, when you try to pet him, he kicks you away. He doesn't like you. And then there is up here above the shop, there is an apple orchard that you can get apples from to sell and also make jam. And in one of these trees, I don't remember which tree it is, there's a guy that comes down. I'll try to see if I can find him. I don't remember if it's a specific tree or just random, but he comes out of one of the trees up here. It's a really neat thing he put in the game. Alright. But like I said, I don't remember if it's a specific tree, because I never really paid attention. I was thinking it was one of the trees toward the front, but I could be, he could move around. But yeah, the apples you can sell, and you can make jam out of them. Alright, so it wasn't that tree. He's in one of these trees. I think it may be this middle tree right here. So we got that one already. So maybe he doesn't come out every day, or maybe he's in a random tree every day. I don't know. Yeah, there he is. Alright, so what you do is you go up to him and you click on him, and he does a little dance, and then he turns into like all the apples. So it's pretty neat. You can get all the apples from him in that way. Lots of cool stuff in the game. Alright, let's go ahead and open up. And we're just going to let the store run today. I'm not going to craft anything because I have enough of everything. But here in your bag, you know, like say if I go to Crystal, like I have 1,000 of these, you know, I really don't need to craft anything right now. So we're trying to get to the next level. So let me go ahead and pay my bills here, pay all my workers, and then let's go to management, shop. No, I need to go to upgrade, expansion. We'll go ahead and purchase that. The next one's at 31.5. So that opened up, where did it open up? Over here. This way, apparently. No, yeah, behind. It's a weird expansion because it kind of went that way without doing the corner. So I don't even know what I'm going to put over there yet. We'll probably just move this to kind of open up the wall there. So I mean, it's not a very big spot, and I don't really need the area right now. But yeah, it's a really chill, fun, relaxed game, which is in my wheelhouse. Yes, descriptive is a very good word for that. Oh, and this little box right here, early game, is really good because you can click on it and get 10 gold every day. There's another little cute thing like right here. There's a sword and a stone that you can pull out. It takes a while, but you can actually pull the sword out. Just kind of kill time or whatever. I'm gonna try to do it here, but it can take forever. And I've gotten it like really quick, and then like this, it's a bunch of clicks, but it will eventually come out. But it's proving to be one of those hard days today. But yeah. Anyway, that's enough of that. And then there's a D20 that you can roll just to kill time, which I think is cool. And these are just decorations that I put down. But let me open the register just to show you what it's like checking out these. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I said, I could keep doing it. It'll eventually come out. But like, see right now it says base price, total, and paid, and I'll show you when I ring up the first customer here. It shows you the bonuses. So you click on all the stuff. It goes in the bag. They give you a purse, and this is, I love the money. It's like leather straps and then coins. So you see, I have Klimbrow's Light, which is a 449 bonus, and Teddy's Care bonus is 22.30. So they spent 44, and then I got a bonus of almost $27. And then you just, give them their change back. But I love the change system. Then you click on their money bag, and we're gonna go ahead and close it. Yeah, I closed the register. You'll have to go to one of them. That's what I pay them for. But yeah, it's a really cool game. Just like everything about it is different. I love shopkeep games, and this is the most different one I've ever seen of all of them. It has some reminiscence of like Winkle's J Little Shop. I don't know if you've ever played that or not, but it's a cool little game that has some kind of similarities. But in that one, you actually grow crops and stuff like that. And I think eventually, once we hit level 100, you can get Culinary Guild lets you grow and bake, stew, and grill different stuff. And then the Gardening Guild will let you plant different things of a farm. And then the Mage Guild lets you make different things. Like I said, it's at 100. I'm at level 25, so it's gonna be a minute before we get there. But yeah, this is a fun game. I haven't streamed this one in a couple of weeks, but because I've just had issues, I was sick for a while, and then this is completely a decoration thing. Just I built a shelf and then just put book decorations on it to make it look like a bookshelf. So there's a lot of different decorations you can do in the game too. If we go here, like, you can decorate with all different kinds of lights. You got benches. This is the new stuff that lets you build like a monument. There's paintings. You got these figurines you can put around. Actually, I kind of want to see that. Haven't looked to see what these look like. Oh, okay, so it's like the toy that we sell. You can just kind of put it out. We'll put it right here. So I haven't seen some of these things. Let's see. There's all different kind of paintings, banners, more different chandeliers, rugs, flowers that you can put around plants. There's these little lights you can put up, potted plants. You can do wall vines or thin wall vines, potted plants. This is all different, and they keep adding more. Like these are the books. Like I did the stack of books here. These two on there. You got cups, like so you could build like a table with plates and cups and spoons and forks and stuff on it. And you can do like change the walls, and then there's all these other little different things you can get as well. Yeah, it's gonna be a ways off. But I mean, I like that it's. There's probably gonna be additions to the. Oh yeah, cool. I'm glad this showed you. I hit my little jumpy thing there. This is a meteorite that can come down, and you go and you harvest star shards from it, which again can be turned into different products and sold individually. And these are just random events that happen. You can either get these or unicorns. Some nights you don't get anything. But I'm glad that, you know, they showed up while you were watching, so you can kind of see the different things that the game offers. It really is a lot. There's like 12 to 15, I don't remember how many exactly there are, but there's 12 to 15 different entities that you can talk to. But like I said, you can use all these things to turn things. And since we got some star shards, let's go ahead and make some of those. Let's go to crystals because we don't get those a lot. I want to make a few more of the and everything that you put into craft. Like I'm doing these here. I didn't explain this earlier. At the start of the next day, all that will be in your bag of holding. So it, like whatever the item is that it. Well, if we look here, we go to crystal. Star shard is going to be which one was it? Infused star shard. So like I have 139 of these right now. Tomorrow I'll gather however many, 8 to 10, I can't remember how many it is in each one, but I'll have that many more of those for the two that I just did. They just automatically go in the bag of holding, so you don't have to collect the things from your crafting. They just automatically go in there at the beginning of the next day. Alright, let's double check, make sure we don't need anything. One of those. To those. But yeah, there's just so much in this game. I really enjoy it. Like I said, and the thing is about the game is you can get to the point to where I'm at right now where you don't have to even go collect the bonuses and things like that. I just do it because I'm probably going to start just collecting the extra bonus guys. Like I go out and look for the octopus every day because I've never seen it. But I don't really need the bonuses per se anymore because I've gotten to the point to where I'm making enough money, but the bonuses help because it does bring you in more money. So we'll see if we get a special bonus in the morning. Let's go ahead and put these things away. They can be stocking. We'll go in and sleep away. And the game only saves when you sleep, so you always have to go to the next day before you log out. Keep that in mind because it will not save progress if you exit the game before saving. Oh look, I spoke of dragons. There's a dragon. Let's go see the dragon. Where's the cat? There's Buster the cat right there. I'll let Buster follow me around. You can go see the dragon, Buster. Come on. You You coming? There you are. Come on. Let's go see the dragon. Come on, Buster. He's kind of slow. But yeah, the cats will follow you. If you get out of render range of them, you'll lose them. So keep that in mind if you're wanting the cats to follow you. You got to stay kind of close. Now over here we'll be fine, but you know, we'll talk to the dragon today, and he will give us, I think it's a mining buff that he gives us, which I don't currently need. But like I said, they all have stories, and you know, it's pretty neat reading the stories. I'm doing it a little slow, so if you want to kind of pause and go through, you can read it. I'm not going to read them all out loud, because if I did, I would probably go berserk. But anyway, when I back away, he's going to, so 15% profits and +3 to mining. So every time I mine something today, like we'll go back across the water over here. So normally you get about 10 to 16 ore and about 30 rock from one of these, but let's see. Alright, so we got 42 stone and 28 ore from that one. And this one we got, you know, 21 stone from each regular rock. So you get a lot more rock and then, you know, 28 ore from that one. So it definitely is worth doing the mining and stuff if you're low when you get those bonuses, because it gives you basically you know, 3 times the amount of ore that you normally get. But that's what the different things are. And there's another guy that is relatively new to the game that he will spawn up here by these rocks. He's a big green guy. You can't miss him if he spawns. He's right in here near where this is one of the ore farming areas. It's right behind your shop, so it's real easy to find. Early game, this is a very good place to come because you can get so much ore in a little amount of time, you know, very close to your shop. You don't have to go off and explore a lot to get these things. But all these different rocks, you know, they have different ores, but if the guy that pops up here will be like this big green elemental looking guy, and he'll give you a mining bonus as well. Oh, and we do have an extra one, another turtle out here. And I haven't showed you the island yet, so we'll do the island after we go see the turtle. Let me see if I can expedite my travels to him. Now I don't recognize that stone. That looks different. It's moving. Never seen that before. Don't know what that is. Okay. Alright, but anyway, let's try to get to the turtle quickly. Yes, it is a very big turtle. He is one of the 2 turtles on the map. Like I said, that one green turtle stays there all the time. This one only shows up randomly. Like, we're very fortunate to get 2 random events like this in a day. The one water one that popped up the day before was from the rain, so he pops up during the rain. That's the only time you'll see him. Alright, so but yeah, like I said, you just go up and talk to them. They give you a story. And I don't want to ruin all the stories for you, especially if you think about getting the game. I would definitely recommend. He gives a 25% profit. So again, we're at 40% profit, and I could go get the 10% profit and make it 50 from the other turtle. But this island here also has these shards. You can get berries. It has 2 blue shards, 2 green shards, 2 purple shards, and it has a few sheep over here by the green shards. Alright, so there's 4 sheep you can harvest over here. This island has a lot of good resources, especially early game, to get a lot of different products going, so you can just make more money. And also down here on the beach here, there are these little crocodiles, which I think are probably the cutest ones in the game. But I do like crocodiles and alligators, like always. I've been infatuated by them. So I really like the crocodiles. And you get scales from them that you can sell. And then over this way, there are purple crystals that you can pick up, and more berries. There's berries always by every crystal formation. There's going to be berries usually. So like kind of, this is a really good place to come because you get a pretty good mixture. And then you got cows here as well, which give you the milk. And then get this cow, and then the fox here gives you wool. And then up here by the tree, you get the honey glow shards. Alright. And then we'll just exit back to home. And we will go ahead and there's like, I always get this stuff by the house, even though I don't need it. It's just, I don't know, I feel like I waste if I don't get this stuff that's by the house because it's so close. So I always grab all these things. And like I said, it's going to be a different berry every season. Let's see, what time is it? No, I don't think we'll get to the next season, because I have to get to day 78 to get to the next season. So honey. Alright, and we'll go ahead and do we'll go ahead and do the crystal ones. So blue, red, dark lunacite, green, honey glow, purple, alabonium, and star shard. So we'll do those. Craft a few things here. And then I'll show you the milk and the wool as well. So I haven't done any of that because I needed to go collect more. Alright, so we go into shelf. We'll get 4 of those. And 4 of those. So the wool you put in these little spinning wheels. And I'll show you something else they did here in just a second. They just added to the game since last time I played. Alright, this is milk. We're going to do it with the milk things here after I get them all loaded up. So you put the milk in here and it makes cheese. And these products are really cool because you don't have to pay for them. Like, they're free profit no matter what you get. The wool, the milk. Like, I would suggest early game, if you're playing, even if you stream the game, I would suggest spending a lot of time collecting at the beginning, just so you have so many products. But another thing they have just added to the game, you can hold control and you can make them bigger or smaller. So I can actually just like, you can literally save tons of space. And I haven't done this before. I did it with the ore things at the beginning before you joined, but you can get a lot more of these if you decide to make them smaller. You can get a lot more of them in a smaller space, and I don't even know, like, these you can't. No, you can. I just hit the wrong button. So you can make them like really big, or you can make them very tiny. But I'll try to get back to the normal size for those, because they're kind of small anyway. And you can do that with these too. You can't do it, sadly enough, you can't do it with the register things. I would love to make them smaller, just to see the guys get smaller, but you can't. And I don't think you can do it with the shelves. I'm not sure. We can buy a shelf and find out. let's see, where are we on the next upgrade? Level 26, we're almost there. What is it going to be? Horticulture. I think that's going to give us more produce, so we'll buy a produce shelf and see if we can do anything with it. Where's my produce? Double tall. Yeah, that's the one I want. So I don't know if you can make these bigger or smaller. I doubt it. Yeah, you can. Alright, but you can, you know, you can change this snap. I just like it there. So the new produce we get, we'll put there. I mean, I have some empty spots that I'll probably eventually put berries back in. But anyway, that's the shelves. There's all different kinds of shelves too. Like there's a triple produce shelf, a single produce shelf like this one here. And there's like 6 or 7 different weapon racks you can get. Like these ones right here are one of the newer ones that I got. This one here and this one here are new ones that I've just recently added because I unlocked them. And each, like, not every level you get something, but let me get back over here. If you look here in the upgrades, it doesn't show you the ones you've already learned. So like at level 26, I'll get more items. The Horticultural Guild thanks you for your producing more in the future. You know, this one will give us produce displays. This one will give us more weapons. This one will give us more decorative stuff. This one here will give us more toys, the Drake set, which I'm looking forward to. I want to see that one. And then there's shelving, and then more alchemy stuff, more furniture that you can buy. And then at level 35, there's a painting thing that gives you more paintings you can put into your thing. And then the toy maker horse set too. There's another horse set that comes. And then after 37, right now, it's all about getting to 100. But he keeps adding stuff in there because the high level was 35, and now, oh look, haven't seen these before. Little owls, cool. Like that's something I think that's new in the game. So we have owl shopping in the store, which is, I love the animals being in the store shopping. Yeah, and let's watch the owl check out here. Or is he still shopping? Where's he going? What's he doing? Oh yeah. The owl just bought from this cashier here. I guess I need to move this one a little bit to kind of make that less awkward. But yeah, really cool game. I love what he's done with it. We're about 13 minutes away from ending the stream, so we'll probably just do this day. But there's also a mage that will come by periodically and just come in and give you a 25% profit buff as well. So there's all kind of different ways to make extra money. But like I said, you can start right here. Like, to show you early game the easiest way to get as many items as fast as possible. Of course, my harvesting level is really high. You go grab those berries, you come down and you start at these rocks. I would suggest getting these as soon as possible so you can start stocking up on the ore from when you can make the ingots, which you just have to unlock the things. And then there's a few berries on top of this hill, but you come over here, you can get the chickens, and then you come down through here, you got cows right there. You come over here, you got some berries along this way, and then you got more rocks. You got the apples up there. You come down this way, you know, you got more berries around, and then you got the dinosaurs there. And then if you go down this hill here, you have more cows right down there and sheep right over here. So you can get basically a little bit of everything right here around. You know, of course, there's so much more space to get things from. But you know, you have those 2 dinosaurs back here that you can get the scales from. So you can really ramp up your items that you have for sale, because like these items, these shelf items that you buy, like the potions, and you've got these books, and then you've got the toys and stuff like that. They're locked behind levels, and you can't create those. So, hey Rob, how's it going? It's very, very. You're burnt out on sim games. Rob, this game is so fun, and it's just a very, 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 very chill game. Now, as far as like, I'm playing it on my channel because I love playing the game. It doesn't. Another owl. I don't play games that I don't enjoy. If I didn't enjoy it, I'll play a game. If I don't enjoy it, I just don't play it anymore. Like, it's just... The only games that I would play that I don't care for is if somebody was to give me a key for the game, or a channel member bought me a game or something like that. I would play it more because somebody gave it to me or purchased it for me. But this game is just one of those games, every time I play it, I just have fun because it's chill, relaxing. I mean, it has a pretty, I mean, you can design the store however you want to. I haven't really gone into decoration a whole lot. I've put a few banners up and, you know, like a plant or two. I put this big chair here just because I thought it was funny. But yeah, it's a really cool game. And he keeps adding stuff to the game. And I showed earlier, like, I chased the end of the rainbow because there's a pretty cool reward at the end of the rainbow. It's so far away, it takes forever to get there. But there's so much more land that he can do stuff with, like events, and add different areas and stuff that he plans on doing in the future too. So, like, the developer has really, really just made it to where this game is going to grow really big as far as the playable area of the game. So it's definitely a good one. Yeah, it's definitely a passion project. There's a story behind it. I can't remember where it's at. It tells a little bit about it in the description of the game on Steam, but I don't remember where to go, but he kind of tells the story of why he made the game. It's kind of sad and heart-throbbing, but at the same time positive because of what he did with it. So it's really cool. It's not your typical shopkeep game. You know, you go out and harvest stuff, and you can use that stuff to make other stuff to sell. So there's so many different items in the game. Like, well, I can show you in the book here. These are all items you can purchase. Everything on this page here are items you can purchase to sell in your shop. And it's a lot, and I haven't even unlocked them all yet. But in here, like, if you go to the fruit, everything here is either harvested or crafted. And there's all those different items right there. Same with the ore. Everything here is harvested or crafted. The crystals, everything is harvested or crafted. You know, and then you've got all different kind of furniture you can get. You can even store furniture in here. You know, if you bought something and you didn't like the display, you can store it in here and use it later. You can get paint to paint your shop if you want to. You know, there's all different kinds of stuff that you can get in the game outside of having to unlock things and purchase it. And that's what I love about it. Most shopkeep games, when you start out, you have one license you can buy, and you're stuck there until you get to a certain level and have enough money to unlock the next license. In this game, you can go out and get all kind of stuff to be able to sell. Like, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. I would recommend this game to anybody that likes a cozy chill game, because it's literally a cozy chill game. You can do what you want to do. You can go out and explore before you ever open your store. The candle right here, when you light the candle, that's what starts your day, and when it burns out, it ends the day. But like right now, the day's over. I can go out and explore and collect things, you know, until I get tired, and then just go to bed, you know, whenever I feel like it. So you can literally harvest everything in the game every day that's out here. Like the chickens are here, you know. I haven't harvested them today, so even after it's Go on. And Rob, just so, or RB. I don't know why I keep saying Rob. There you go. You have a chicken named after you now. You can name every animal in the game. So, like, there's the dinosaurs, there's cows, chickens, sheep, rabbits. You can name them all. Whichever one, you name anything in the game. But yeah, it's a really cool game. I really like it. I would say the only negative thing about this game is that you have to end a day. You have to go to sleep to save. And that's the worst thing about the game, is that you have to go to sleep to save. And there are a lot of games that are like that. You have to end the day to save or whatever. And that's not a big deal. But, sometimes when you're playing, especially casually, you got to go do something. You have to either go to sleep early to save the game, or you have to just leave it running, which I don't like to do because things can happen. And then you lose the day anyway. But yeah, it is an amazing game. I have a great time playing it. Some of my friends make fun of me for playing this game because I'm 51 years old and I'm playing a cartoony type game. But this is the kind of game I like to play. A laid-back shopkeep game. I play so many shopkeep games and sim games. That's my simulation is my biggest thing. That's mostly what I play, is simulation. I do play a few survival games. I play 7 Days to Die and Empyrean. You're a bit older than that. Well, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I'll be 51 in December. So, but yeah, some of my friends are like, oh, well, it's a cutesy game. I don't like cutesy games, and that's fine. If you're not confident enough in yourself to play a cutesy game and still be a man, that's your choice. That's what I tell them. I have Traveler's Rest. I actually had a series going on that, and a video series, and I don't know what happened, but something happened with the save, and I couldn't play it anymore. And I said, well, you know what? I may later on add that to my streaming because I think it would be a cool game to stream. I don't know very much about the game. I was very in the early stages. I made 6 videos or 7, something like that. I do like the game, and I just haven't gone back to it. And yeah, they keep updating the game too, and that's another thing I like about it. But I probably will do Traveler's Rest, and I'm probably going to stream it. But this month I'm pretty full because at the end of this month, Final Fantasy Tactics comes out, and I will be playing that on the channel. Because it's... Buster followed me up here. Hey, Buster. You can stay there. So, I'm at the point now where I have so many games I want to play. Yeah, I know they did an update to the storyline. It's going to be complete. And that's why I'm going to just start over. Yeah, well, Final Fantasy Tactics is coming out, and on Steam, and I've been wanting to play that game again for 30 years. So I am definitely going to be playing that. It's one of my all-time favorite games, so I'm going to definitely put that. But there is a new one coming out pretty soon that I want to try. Let me go ahead and save. Getting ready to end the stream. So, but there's a new game. Let me look real quick on Steam and see what it's called. That looks awesome. I have so many games on my wish list, it's going to take me a while to find it. It's called Tavern Keeper. It's supposed to come out later this year. It looks like it has dwarves and orcs and ogres and stuff like that in the game. It's going to be your customers and things like that. I think it would be pretty good. Suikoden 1, 2. I don't think I ever played those. Hard Space Shipbreaker. Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah, but the thing is, Tavern Keeper hasn't come out yet, and I've got my eye on it. I want to play it. It looks really cool, and I know there were some people that did some demos on it, but I don't like if it's a game that I look at and think I want to play it. I try not to watch a whole lot about it because I really like to experience um, the game. And I do play some demos. Like I played Comic Book Store Simulator and Tabletop Game Shop Simulator. Both of those are going to be coming out later this year. I will be adding those to the channel. Probably will be video series over streaming, but I may stream some of them. I did have a game that was gifted to me the other day. I don't even know who gave it to me because it didn't tell me in Steam because they wanted to remain anonymous. So I don't even know who gave me the game. But they gave me. I didn't even know it until it's called Bookshop Simulator. I'm going to be adding that one because I don't even know who gave it to me, but I'll be adding that one to the video series probably coming up this week, and I may stream it as well. So yeah, there are more games coming to the channel. I do plan on adding some new stuff in, and I always, yeah. But yeah, I'll try that hard space shipbreaker. I'll look that up. So it's a great game, but not worth $35. So if it goes on, yeah, Bookshop looks really cool. I saw Cans stream that. Cans Alone stream that, and I'm almost positive it was one of his viewers that gave me the game because it was given to me on that day that I watched that stream. But I don't know who it was because there's several other people from his community that are friends with me on Steam, but whoever sent it to me wanted to. I mean, they didn't want credit for giving it to me, so I have no idea who gave it to me. But I am gonna play it. I am not a big reader, but I used to be. I used to read a lot. I don't read much anymore. The only thing I read now is the Bible. I don't really read any other books. I'm not into novels much anymore. I've always been a gamer, but when I was younger, I could read a 500-page book in about 4 hours. So I have read a lot, but I know a lot about books, if that makes sense. There were a lot of books I could tell you what the book is about, and I've never looked at it because years ago, I would go in bookshop. Like I would go into a bookstore and spend hours just looking at books. So I can kind of know a good bit about books, but I will figure out the bookshop thing. And that's why I have not decided if I'm going to stream it or play it yet as a video series because I don't know. I think it would probably be better of a stream game for me so people could help me. But the fun in the bookshop too is also being able to learn. But I did watch a little bit of it, so I kind of have a basis on it. But yeah, But like I said, I don't even know who gave me the game, so I almost want to stream it because of that fact that somebody gave it to me, and I feel like the streams reach more people than videos do right now, so maybe it'll be better to stream. So, but I haven't. It'll be next week before I do it because I've already pretty much got this week planned out. But I will be back here in just a little while with Stardew Valley, probably in the next 45 minutes to an hour. I'll be streaming Stardew Valley, strictly vanilla game. We are in the fall of second year on that. And we're working toward monster goals in the Skull Caverns, and then it will pretty much be Ginger Island after that, and doing the hard mines whenever we can get that quest. But I do appreciate y'all being with me here today. And if you haven't, hit those buttons for me, that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, and also don't forget to comment down below. All that stuff for you is free. Helps me and the channel grow. I do appreciate all the support you give me so far. You guys rock. Love you guys. I hope y'all have a blessed day and hope to see you in the next one. Y'all take it easy. Bye-bye.